I'm just scratching the surface.
Hey, everybody. So, let me tell y'all how none of these motherfuckers showed up today. I was told to make sure that I was here, and guess who's here? Me. Me. Y'all get to see me. No, I'm bullshitting. At least the white boy showed up.
I was getting ready to say, I know you ain't going to sit here and lie to these people, and then just have me in the back just muted.
Oh, he was late though. He got on here just in time.
Just in time isn't late.
It is just in time.
Just in time.
Yeah, because I was still gonna get on because I had already said I was coming.
It's the first time you said that in a while.
I said I was still gonna be here because I already put it out there. I thought you was stuck in traffic. I was like, he didn't even tell me.
Look, my cousin drove there and I was like, this motherfucker's doing like 40. It felt like 40 all the way there. I was like, let me drive home. I had his truck at 101 driving home.
What kind of truck? Like a pickup truck?
Yeah, he got like brand new truck with like this. This thing was moving. It's like the back seats are like the size of a mini bedroom. Like he's got so much space in there. I was like, you get in the passenger side, let me drive.
I'd have really been in the back like,
yeah, he literally.
I
was like, you driving this? I was like, you ain't drove this truck yet, have you? He's like, what you mean? I drive it every day. I'm like, no, you ain't drove it yet.
Right.
So I drove it.
Yo said I was moving, and it probably ain't gonna go that fast no more.
Yep, nope. Junior and his friend was in the back, and I was like, don't ever do what I'm about to do.
So then you was being a bad influence on everybody.
Yep.
That's hilarious. How long did it take you to get back?
It wasn't too long. It took us like 3 hours to get there. It took us less time to get. We stopped and like got food or whatever on the way back, but we still got back in good time.
Nice. So, just so everybody knows, this will be the last show of the year. We are not coming back because we have family and stuff to take care of. You know, it's the holidays time. It's time to be all cheery and happy and Christmassy. I just put my tree up like Friday.
I don't have one up yet.
Really?
Not yet.
At this point, don't even worry about it.
We got all that other stuff outside of, what I told you before is like been going down. So.
Right. Okay. Because I'm like,
There will be one. Maybe not here, but there will be one.
I got you. Hey, Rashid, how are you?
Hey, Rashid, how are you?
Sneakers are not real family. So let's just talk about my hat then. I actually originally was gonna put on my Jack Skeleton hat.
I thought that was a clan hat. I saw a big white hood.
But I wasn't really feeling how it looked. Oh well, shit. Actually,
get the Jack Skeleton with the brim.
Hey, all right. Now it got a little. What's going on here? I don't. All right, cool. Is that better? There we go. We got Jack and boom. Where's SM George? I'm not sure. You would have to ask his bestie over here.
I don't have the answer to that question.
Thought that was a K3 hat. Come on, y'all. Oh, so this doesn't make it better? I actually like this. I might wear this to work tomorrow. They're gonna be like, look at this nut.
Man, I wonder if that's a good idea for a hat. Just put K3 on it.
K3.
Look. See? Time to start marketing. They'd be like, what does K3 mean?
Oh my gosh. So I really want you to get some business, and I'm going to propose this, even though my child will no longer be going there after the next school year. So you know how at the end of the school year, all the schools decide they want to ask for things at the last minute. She's in a choir, and they need red. I thought she told me that they were giving her a red shirt to wear. No, I had to buy a red shirt. I'm like, what the French toast and cheese things I gotta buy a red shirt for? So I have to go buy a red shirt for her to wear. Nothing's on it. But I'm just buying a red shirt. I don't know. I'm like, do y'all need a shirt that has like the school name on it? Because I know a guy.
That's one of those things where you know when you're going to school you paid money for is when they just tell you to buy random shit just because.
Right.
Hey,
I'm like,
today we want you to wear blue pants. Tomorrow, pink tie. Just
like
random shit.
I don't even have a pink tie. Like, there's no man in my house with a tie. Where am I getting this tie
because
from?
they know that if you can pay for whatever, then you'll go out and buy that and pay for that too. Oh, they'll just go get one tonight because people love coming here and dressing up.
The K3 actually got merch. You can if they got K3 and offer your designer services. You told me I thought this was you talked about my hat. Look, I wasn't digging out the Christmas hat, Rashid, because I will wear that on Thursday when she has her Christmas program. I guess I'll be Christmassy then because I have a Christmas party to go to Saturday. And I'm just like, I'm not really excited. She's older now, so it's like she's still excited, but it's not like we don't have to do that whole song.
I feel like she's grown like 5 ages in like the last year.
I know she's so big. Like that's what I was like, wow, and my twin now. I'm glad. But only when she's with me. Because then she looks like him when she's with him sometimes.
So she wear a crooked ass tie when she was him?
She does not wear ties. She won't even wear the tie for school. So if she had the tie on, it'd probably be crooked.
Like, little girl, you gonna wear this tie today and look like your daddy. I don't want to look like a fool, daddy. That white boy said you look like a fool.
No, you like her bestie, though. She will definitely ask about you.
That's right. My bestie said you look like a fool.
She'd be like, where you at? I ain't seen him.
And then they'd be like, tell your little girlfriend to stop saying that. Oh, he a grown man. He ain't like, what you mean your bestie a grown man?
Oh, yep. Yep. What you mean? Like, I ain't like that.
Why you let this grown man hang around your kid? Why they best friends? All kind of stuff going down. Now you got the CPS at your house.
I got some friends. I got some friends that know a friend that work at CPS, and they'll vouch for me. They'll be like, nah. But is Junior? Oh, Junior has a girl. Did he get her something for Christmas?
He did, like some bottle of perfume or something she wanted. Like he was like, yeah, I got to go to the store and get this perfume she wants.
Is it Billie Eilish?
Yes, Billie Eilish perfume.
That's hilarious. That perfume smells really good though. Like I have some.
He was like, I had to get the biggest bottle they had or whatever. I'm like, I don't even know who really Billie Eilish is.
Hold up, but did he get the gold bottle or did he get the darker color bottle?
I'll have to ask him when he comes back down.
If he got the gold bottle, he in there, son. He's in there.
I'm sure he's in there.
He is in there. Yo, that Billie Eilish smells really good though. So I didn't do any slides or anything because I wasn't sure this was actually going to happen. I'm surprised Jai is not on here yet. The way he pressed me, he ain't in here. Then he gonna be mad when we jump off early because it's just us and we got things to do and work in the morning.
Yeah, right. We ain't got time to chit chat. Wait for Jai to get on here on his schedule.
Right, he knew we was coming on. He talked to me earlier today. Oh, I gotta talk to you offline anyway. Tell you what he said about us.
Oh,
it wasn't nothing bad, but you know he was putting me in my place about the show.
I had some stalker hit me up and was like, I know who you are, and I'm like, you don't know shit about me, and she's like, I know you trying to sleep with your little black girlfriend on your podcast, and I'm like, oh, is that how it is?
Why I gotta be your little black girlfriend though?
I don't make these rules up. I'm just telling you what she said.
Why I gotta be little and black? Tell her what if you must watch. So watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Okay. This is what he bought.
Yes. Tell him good fucking job. Yes.
He said it was the last one they had too.
Oh shit! Did he go to Ulta or something?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that bottle, that smells amazing. Like all the girl, I didn't had it before it became popular, so now I notice all the younger girls want it. So I don't think I need to get it anymore.
Right.
Like I'm like, maybe not so much. It smells really good though. Oh, that's
I
so
told
sweet.
I told him you say good job. He was like, I really didn't do much. She asked for it. I just bought it.
But yeah, so you bought it. That's the part. He didn't have
That's
to buy it.
that's right. Hey, these young boys do anything for love these days.
Tell him take a damn compliment when he get it. Lord, I ain't much she asked for. Yeah, but you ain't had to buy it. You could have went in there and smelt something else and be like, yo, I want this instead.
Yep, I like this instead.
But guys will do that.
I don't know
Like,
what it's like. I don't know what it's like to have a woman that would wear perfume or anything for me. Speaking of that, which you see, Lamar Jackson came out with a new unisex spray. I would call it spray because
no.
he came out with unisex because he said sometimes he likes to smell like a woman, so he made it geared around smelling like women's perfume.
Really? So let's dive into that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he said that what is this computer? He said let's do it. Oh shit. This shit is $90.
Night lights unisex.
It better smell like something. This is okay. I like the bottle.
Yeah, I can tell you from my perspective, I've never said, "Hey, I want to smell like a woman."
So you don't necessarily smell like a woman here. But let's see. So this is the night lights. It's sold out. God damn.
Yeah, it sold out quick. Like they were doing a thing on the radio with like what smells it has in it. Like look at that.
You see, that's
Rolling
exactly what I was going down here for, so I could see what it smelled like.
mandarin, pepper, cinnamon bark,
Amber, amber sandalwood.
narcissus.
That's does not that does not say that.
That's what it says. Narcissus.
Oh
Not
my
a
god.
not a T, not a narcissist. It's a narcissus.
Nope. Rashid, you're not gonna buy it. Why don't you want to smell like night lights?
Amber, sand, like
No, those smells I wouldn't put those on. That is a more manly smell. But they do have some good unisex colognes, well, scents. Cause remember when Calvin Klein came out with one?
yep.
That was unisex and that smelled really good depending on the person. And it's a company called Boy Smells, and they have some stuff that smells really amazing on me, but it smells completely different on somebody else. And it's like I can rock with that.
That'd be interesting.
I will that Robo Cologne any day. Come on, Phil, speak English.
Hold
What we talking about? Oh, he ran away. See, this is why I don't be fucking with him. Because you see what kind of shit he doing. First of all, let's get into this hat though. Rashid, you can't tell me this ain't dope though. Look at Jack. Like, hold on. But I'm big on smells. I have a whole dresser and it's basically full of perfumes. Like I love Rihanna's collection. So anybody want to give me a late Christmas present, You look confused. I'm confused, or he looks confused. I'm always confused, so I don't know. But I like this. Who's confused? Is it me? I'm always confused because you see what kind of foolishness they got me doing. They tell me I better bring my ass on. I bring my ass on, and everybody's not here. This is what I'm talking about. It's just, oh, you talking about my? You said, oh, it's winter, so I shouldn't have the brim hat on. I should just have this hat on. So, we doing summer, winter ish. He told me I look confused because I got on two hats.
Who said that?
Rashid, sorry, I will take that Robo Cologne.
What is it? What is a Robo cologne? Like, did I miss something?
I don't know. Is he talking about that Phantom Cologne? Because that looks like a robot. Have you tried that? Are you into colognes? I know you went into watches, but
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm into colognes. I love smelling good.
That's great. You should. Because smelling good is
I don't do the natural musk smell. Like I'm not into musky smells.
no one wants to be musty. No, we're gonna get two hats today. So I'm two hat shorty. to hat shorty. But I don't know if that's the cologne or whatever Phil's talking about. I know you've seen it before.
Phil smelled like coconut trees and baby oil.
This is what I thought he was talking about. Yeah, see, I was right. He was talking about Phantom, that one, because it looks like a little robot. You talking about that? It's a Transformer cologne.
That's what he likes. He likes it because it looks like a toy he can play with when it runs out. he probably got like a little. It's like Minecraft Man or whatever that is right there. He probably has like
on eBay. Okay. Oh, did it not? It didn't change. Oh, it went to another screen. So they got on eBay for $70. It smells good. I like that. I like the way that smells as well. You should try it.
This one?
Just smell it, not like get it and try it. Like smell it and decide if you like it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the store and do some cologne shopping.
It's like you always gotta smell good. You don't never want to be around somebody and they smell funky.
Right. I feel like if you can't smell good, like it's a simple pleasure of mine for some. It sounds stupid, but like, look, if you can smell good, then like that means you take enough extra time and attention and care to say, I just want to smell pretty or good or whatever you want to call it.
Like that's one thing I will do. I will go to work and I will smell like something. Like not that. Now some people come in and that's how they smell. I don't judge them. That's your aroma. But I like the vanilla smells, the real sweet. Like I'm a vanilla girly, so everything that smells like that I pretty much got.
My favorite thing coming up was always Love Spell on women, like from Victoria's Secret. Like it's such an old, outdated thing, but even when I smell that, that's just that sweet smell, whatever that is. It's just like, okay, yeah.
I was never a Victoria. I smelled it before. It smells good, but I was always a warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works. Like to this day, my child father gets that every year so she can gift it to me. So I always have some.
That's good.
I'm like, well, I'll always have the vanilla, and
he probably got his girl smelling like that too, so he could think of you.
I won't speak on anything of that nature at this point. I'll tell you offline something. So, yeah, I'm not quite ready for Christmas, but you know, it's coming. So it's going to come whether I'm ready or not. And I'm ready for it to be gone.
That's right. Sounds like the same line out of the Grinch movie. It's going to come whether you like it or not.
It's going to come and we're going to deal with it and we're going to move along.
So, have you been following the drone saga?
Yeah, what is going on with that?
So there's a lot of different stories. So I guess the first official thing came out from the government saying, "Hey, we don't know what these are, but they're not a threat." How can you say they're not a threat if you don't know what they are?
Exactly.
Then days have passed of all these things, of all these different reports, and then today the government comes out and says it's not a U.S. military, it's not an adversary military, it's probably not from this planet. But then in between, what they're saying is there's unclassified reports saying that Iran is pissed because the U.S. helped overthrow Syria, so now they have a nuclear weapon attack plan on the U.S. So these drones are actually U.S. military out of the space plan, whatever that space task force is. That they've actually been scouring, trying to pick up the radiation piece from the nuclear weapon. So that's why they've been out at night trying to figure that piece out. So there's a lot of different stories. But I was in Jersey today, and first thing, police came up to the car, and I was like, "Where's the drones at?" And they're like, "I'm like, show me. I came up here for the drones."
Phil said, "I think it's a company doing some testing." So they said that they got the drones out here because of Luigi. And I was like, I don't know, but let's see.
Drone sightings now in all parts of our state, across parts of Maryland, I should say, tonight. And I spoke with several folks who did tell me they're feeling a little bit of concern and a little bit of frustration that federal leaders have not exactly pinpointed at this point where they are originating from.
Yes,
all the ones over here. There's 2 behind here.
Reports of drones soaring through the night sky in states like New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. And now Maryland is being added to the list.
And again, in New Jersey. Now we're seeing one right outside our bedroom window.
Literally. Eileen DePaula says her husband Mike spotted a drone outside their Baltimore County home just about a mile from North Baltimore around 10 o'clock Thursday night.
Had it not been for the stories, I may have not even noticed it. Had it not been for the stories, I may have not even noticed it. But all of a sudden, I'm watching this light outside, waiting for Eileen to come to bed, and then I see it, just drifting left and right. And I'm like, that's not a star, and that's not a plane.
And about 15 minutes before the DePaulas saw one, former Governor Larry Hogan says he saw drones too. He posted this video to social media saying those drones were above his home in Davidsonville around 9:45 Thursday night.
I think it's quite weird and kind of creepy, like I'm not sure who's flying it and what they're doing.
Well, I'm not totally surprised if they're in Jersey. I mean, why would they come to Baltimore? And I don't know, I'm a little concerned.
This video coming from Nina Shea, who lives in Southern Maryland. She says she saw what looked like orbs before seeing the drones around 10 o'clock on Wednesday night.
Changing colors, changing shapes, moving in crazy ways. Something I've never
pose a national security or a public safety threat.
In Washington on Thursday, White House National Security Communications Advisor John Kirby told the media there is no evidence of a security threat.
It appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully.
What's your evidence to prove that it's not a threat? Show us, at least show us the evidence of that, because right now there's a lot of fear in the community.
It's concerning.
What is a drone going to do to you?
We certainly have a lot of questions, and as developments come in, we'll be sure to keep you posted right here on air, and then of course online and over at the WBAL TV app. For now, I'm live tonight, Tori Orgi, WBAL TV 11 News.
But what is the drone going to do to you? That's like, we're concerned. Like, the only thing it's going to do is peep in your window, take some video.
They have videos of one of them where it's like spraying down some mist stuff or whatever.
Okay, all right, see.
So something like that's what got people concerned. But at the same time, like, my thing is they had one news station actually record some coming out of the ocean. Like, you know how you hear them rumors that like aliens live in the ocean and the spaceships always hide there? Well, they show like 6 coming out. And then, but I'm like, if this really is our task force, like space task force, like, they're letting everybody see our secrets now. Now they know we got these drones hidden in the ocean that can come out. But one crashed in Jersey 2 days ago. And it was one of those things where, like, the police had it surrounded and everything. But it looked like a regular, like, small little U.S. plane type thing that they built. It doesn't look like a UFO. Like,
Gotcha. So Phil said they'll have people that will put up their drones just to add to the madness, which they will, because it's like, okay.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about it. See, he wants to go here and participate. And drones are like on sale right now because of the holiday. You can easily get a drone off of Amazon and add to this madness, and nobody knows. My neighbor across the street has a drone, and then my other daughter said that he was like spying. It seemed like, because he was like over here and his drone got stuck in a tree and fell. I said, that's what he get for being nosy. Exactly. And it could carry things like carry what? Because at this point,
I was just joking with people and I said, look, what it really is just Amazon delivering Christmas packages.
they could drop them off.
Right.
And so then there's a story that drones were seen above California before COVID started. So what you think, the drones flew COVID over here? What story is that, Phil? I don't remember that one. Did you hear that one?
Well, I saw a story today that's saying that now that that situation with COVID happened, they can't use COVID, so they're going to use another type of lockdown to lock people down. So they'll create some type of mass hysteria.
Oh, absolutely.
Create a lockdown.
I thought they were going to do it with this walking pneumonia or the walking flu. It's the walking pneumonia, but they have flu-like symptoms and you so sick. I don't know. So yes. I feel like they are going to come up with something, and we will have to go back on lockdown, especially with the administration changing.
That's exactly what I think it is. It's administration change. We have this new thing Biden is like he's pushing other people's buttons on his way out to just create whatever. And this is a fact. You can Google it right now. Biden last year spent like $1 million to have an underground bunker built at his house in Delaware. Like they put the plans on, so they put the plans on the internet and everything. So why do you need an underground bunker?
Well, because you never know what's going to actually happen. I'm not even mad at him for that. Even he wants to protect his family, of course. And the way stuff goes, I don't really know what's going to be the next steps for the USA.
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard the thing about like the whole Iran type thing and trying to do a nuclear attack, and they were using them to pick up the radiation thing from it, I was like, man, I'm going to Jersey where this is. Like, I was a little worried today. Like,
but you still went.
But I still went. But I was like, man, let me keep my eye out on something.
So I always sit back and think if any kind of war actually happened, like, you know how we see the movies, how war is. It used to be people in one particular place fighting. Like, how does war look for us now? Because are they just bombing everything? Like, it was usually an area where they fight, and that's it. Because when they go over to these other countries, they are in an area.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. Like you're saying, like we are surrounded by the ocean, so they can come land, sea. Where, like, let's say if we go to Russia, we have to go over Poland, we have to go over Ukraine. You have to fly over other countries to get where you're going. So there's an early warning system, there's detection, there's like people calling ahead. There's so much more to protect you and give you time. Where with us, it's like, hey, sending Navy SEALs through the ocean, they come up and drop a bomb, boom, okay, something like that.
Because I'm just like, you looking at the movies, and you looking at the real life on certain countries where people are walking through battlegrounds. Like, I am not prepared for any of that.
Right. They're going through the deserts and, buildings and everything that they have going on when they're fighting in Syria, all these other things. You're going house to house. And, like, we don't have that here. You got New York City.
Like, exactly. And we see what happened in New York before.
Right.
So it's like, again, I'm not prepared for any of these incidents that may or may not happen. And I don't think we don't have those drills anymore for kids. We don't do any of this stuff. Now at my job, we do still have a training we have to do for an active shooter, but that doesn't prepare me for war. That prepares me for somebody coming and trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Like, what happens when stuff start coming down? Like the other day, we had a drill to shelter in place. Why are we having drills now? We ain't had nothing. When the last time we had one of those?
Yeah. Why are we having one of those now?
It's just a drill. I forgot we had an alarm system that you could speak across. They came across. I was about to be out.
You're like, oh shit, what is that?
Exactly. I had my bag. I was ready to grab my laptop. They was like, it's just a test because my ass is about to be out that fucking door. Like, don't play with me.
I agree. I think with the new administration coming in, I think there's something going to happen or break out, or hopefully it's nothing major.
I don't think we can really afford another lockdown.
No.
Like, at all. Like, no, the food prices have went up. Who's going to, then you got, what we going to start getting our food delivered all over again, not going to the store, certain hours we can go, the old people go first, then we go. Like, we can't do that again.
Yeah, our country cannot. Like, even Trump said, the fucked up thing is, he's like, hey, when I become president, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. I'm gonna bring grocery prices down. And then the other day, he's like, I really can't guarantee you I can get grocery prices down. I'm like, come on, like, you're about to put tariffs on all these other countries. They're going to tariff us back. Like,
this is going to be a very interesting 4 years. I will agree that this is about to get crazy. And don't you come near my job and don't bring me no food.
I went to court up there in Catonsville, right off whatever the road that is, between Security Boulevard and Route 40, whatever that new courthouse is there. And I was like, let me run up here real quick. I need some lunch or whatever.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I honestly didn't even know if you're at work. I was like, she might be working from home.
I was definitely at work. I'm like, oh, that's was like you across the street.
Yeah, I'm always up. I try to go to that place. That place is good.
It is. I haven't ate there like in a couple months. And I was going to go it was funny. I was going to go the other day because I wanted the Italian cold cut or shrimp cheesesteak, one of those.
To try one of those out.
Then I'd be thinking about like where I work at. Is this going to be attacked?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, this is just too much.
Trust me, I've already looked at like, hey, if DC gets attacked, how far is that radiation thing going to move out in a radius to say, okay, are we safe?
Gas masks, like I'm not like I need to look up an emergency kit with gas masks and stuff in it. Like I need to legit have that because we don't know what's going to happen.
Because I can't afford a bunker, so I'm gonna have to get like the Amazon gas. What you got on Amazon?
Like a bunker, you might can find a bunker on there, an inflatable bunker. I just hope things we have this 4 years, it goes along smoothly. And
here's my question. So we have this 4 years, and like normally the next president is always somebody that's already here. Right? It's not somebody just pops up like a month before and like, yeah, I want to run for president. You're like, oh, this guy would be a good guy. It's somebody that you've known for 10, 20, 30, 40 years in the public eye. Who's next?
I feel like Hillary may run again.
Because I know Hogan was talking about running, but he lost his seat here in the Senate. So
yeah, he did.
If they ain't voting for you for Senate, they ain't voting for you for president.
No, I mean, he did a good job when he got those vaccines and everything for us when COVID first happened, thanks to his wife. But Hogan, I do think Hillary will run again. I think Miss Harris may try and run again, maybe. I don't know. No, she not, because is she running for something in her state? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was dreaming. I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't know who it would be or who it could be. Like who? There's nobody popular enough right now that we know of.
Start rewatching Bear
Grylls. It's that guy who would always like drop himself off in the most craziest condition and teach you how to survive it in like 2 or 3 days. Like
where's that at? Where can I see that? Where? Regular TV? I don't have regular TV. Is it on the streaming network?
You probably stream it. It's the new episodes on. Literally one time there was like a dead moose or a bear, and he was freezing. He cut the stomach open and climbed inside. And then like he'll find dead animals. He'll just cut the raw meat off. And he's like, "It's good. Like you can eat it up to a certain temperature." Like, yeah.
I see. I'm too domesticated for this shit.
Where am I going to find a dead bear at that I can crawl into right now if I need one?
Right, like I can find a deer. Can I crawl into a deer belly?
Better be a big deer.
Yeah, what you trying to say? I'm fat.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying, make sure you get enough coverage for that booty.
Oh my gosh, it's just I couldn't see myself. I could see myself carrying a gun around or a knife, but with cutting it open and then getting inside of it. Now I'm covered in bear guts.
Literally, he had blood all over him from climbing inside. Like he come out, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty warm in there. I'll just use that as like a blanket for me. I'll cover it."
Yikes!
That guy is crazy.
Yeah, y'all, Rashid, you let me know what streaming network that's on, and I will report back to you in the new year if I can do that. Because I don't know. Just drop them off in the middle of who knows where and just survive.
That's what he did. He would literally get dropped off in the middle of nowhere, and then he would have to find his way out and show you how to survive to get out. And then he started doing that. That was probably like 10, 12 years ago. And then in new episodes, he started taking like a famous celebrity with him, and they had to basically, hey, you get dropped off with me, and we're going to figure it out.
Phil said they need to do an episode of bears serving with kids. Not everyone is surviving solo. I guess that was supposed to be bears surviving with kids.
It's supposed to be surviving, yeah. But that's because he can't survive with his kids, so he needs some advice. He's like, "Come on, Bear, show me how to do this."
Shoot, the kid might be stronger than him and cut the bed. He might not be the one to cut the bed. Come on, get in.
That's right.
Good job, kid.
I'm like, Junior, my back hurts. Can you take this knife and cut that thing open for me real quick?
See, here you go. You always coming in the end because you see it's us two, and it's always us two that has responsibilities, and we get off and gotta go to work.
Yeah.
He always jumping on when we about to jump off. So I don't think I would make it. I don't think I
Look,
would.
at this point, in order to survive, like I'm doing whatever you tell me. If you say, "Hey, go over here and pick up that raccoon and eat his butt," I'm eating his butt.
I mean, I might if somebody else cuts the bear open, I'm getting in, but I don't think I would be the one to actually cut the bear. Oh, it's on Disney Plus? Oh, yes, I got Disney Plus. Let me on my phone. I'll definitely watch it. I'll actually watch it while I'm working tomorrow. Let's see. Where my damn Disney Plus at? Yeah. Now they say cut this bear. I'm like, no, please.
Bro, I'm cutting whatever they tell me to cut. I don't care.
So I'm with Phil. I would have to have somebody with me because somebody gonna have to do the heavy lifting because certain things I'm just not gonna do. I'll get over it eventually. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Rashid. Got it.
Look, take me with you because I'm doing whatever. If we gotta survive, I'm doing whatever.
Okay, so they have so I see the newer seasons. So it ran from 2014 to 2021. That's
Yep.
2 seasons right there. That's Running Wild. Then he has another one, Running Wild, the challenge. So that must be the one that you talking about when he takes the
Well, there was one that was just Bear Grylls with it wasn't Running Wild, it was just like Bear Grylls or whatever.
Oh, well, hold on. That's the 2 I see. That popped up when I typed it in. All I typed in was bear and it came up. National Geographic. Yes, National Geographic is a part of Disney Plus. So yep. Yeah, I'll watch this. I'll start watching this tomorrow. So I'll have something to report back. This is interesting. Okay, yeah, Running Wild is the one with the celebrities. It says he takes celebrities on wild adventures they won't forget. And then Running Wild, the challenge is failure is not an option on Running Wild. The challenge. Oh shit, he got Ashton Kutcher. Anthony.
Yeah, those are all the new ones. Yeah, those are all the new ones there.
This will be entertaining. Cutting bears open though. Yeah. Thank you very much. Something to keep me preoccupied while I'm supposed to be working.
Yeah, so his Man versus Wild was 2006 through 2011.
So that must be the other one. You
that
said
had to be the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
So if you really want to see how it started and everything.
Oh, here you go. Got it. Thank you. Yep, I see it. So I had to type in Man versus Wild. It said Man versus Wild with Bear.
Yep.
So that's how they do it. Okay. Cool. So I know you've heard.
You pregnant?
No, what? No, watching the road change.
I did hear that though.
No, that's not what the no. Okay, Wild Man versus Wild. I got all of them, so I got a whole bunch of seasons I can like binge watch in the next couple days. So I know you heard about JayZ.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
So if you think about it, yes, I do, to answer your question. But so I forgot who it was. Somebody came out like last year when this Diddy stuff started popping and was like, I know that Diddy and JayZ raped a girl back in like 15, 20 years ago. So they came out with that thing first, like a year ago. And then when it came out recently, I was like, oh, somebody's finally getting around to that. But like, absolutely, I do. I sent, I don't know if it was you, I sent George a video where one of the famous like basketball players was saying that he was at a party.
That was me. He said that to me.
Yeah, and he was like, I was getting ready to leave. It's like 11, I'm wasted. And all these kids start coming in at like 11, 12 o'clock at night. It's like 1 o'clock at night, you got kids coming into the party. So yeah, I believe it.
I was trying to pull up the video, but for some reason it won't pop up. I'll wait. So So y'all did the story on a dude who was dating a mom and daughter. No. JayZ is guilty, but not with that woman. Okay, so let's talk about that, because they're saying, you know, JayZ has this older son, and the son is like, I think he's in his 30s. I can't remember, but they were saying that if that is his son, the mom was like 16 when she had him, or I can't remember the exact numbers, but they were saying that clearly she was young and underage when he dealt with her. And he also said something about Beyonce was like 16 before he could, and then he had to wait till she was older to date
Did
her.
you see the? I don't know if I sent it to you again or just, but there was a video where I think it was like Carson Daly's like, "How'd you guys meet?" And it was like, and Jay was like awkward, and then she was like, "Well, you know," and he tried to cut off. He was like, "Well, you know, we just, you know, we liked each other's music," but that's when everybody was like, "Well, this is when she was like 15 when he started dating her," and then he tried to like change it up to where like, "Oh no, you know, we just same music places, stuff like that."
So how old was he then? He was about in his 20s something. Wait, I got the video that you sent me. Hold on. So yeah, JayZ was like 24, I think they said. He was 24 and the girl was 16. If that's correct with the age and all that good stuff. And I was like, the story, hold on, I'm gonna let this play first because I got about that story. I don't know. Oh shoot, there's the button. Where's the button? Oh,
did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house, and we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play, and after the game, it had to be like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy? Or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, you know, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. So when I hear something like this happens, I can't really discount it and say, oh, he could never do this. Because I'm hearing stories, I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I've been in situations where something don't sound or look right, and it's usually involving children. When Jay was...
so...
And like, you think about it. So the other day, there was UFC fighting. Kobe Covington was fighting, and before they did the pre-thing fight, and they're like, hey, what questions you got? And he was like, well, since this is my fight, my number one question is, where's LeBron at? Like, he's always talking about ain't no party like a Diddy party. Like, what's going on with LeBron? Like, can you talk? What do you mean by that? And then right after that, LeBron's got to take a personal leave from the Lakers and like basically quit the team and disappeared.
Wow.
And there's already been that we've all heard the rumors that LeBron slept with Beyonce and all this stuff, but like LeBron was like the number one all the time. Like, I love Diddy parties. So you know what was going on.
Yeah, he definitely had some play in something. Rashid said the age of consent in New York is 17. Not saying it's okay, but it's not a crime. So back to the girl at the party. Everybody,
I gotta have a question on that. So I know the consent is 17, but I think it's consent if you're within like a 2 or 3 year age range, right?
I believe so. That's I think
I could be wrong, but I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure,
like,
but I believe so. With the girl, everybody keeps talking about who lets their 13-year-old go out, how the dad don't remember this, how this, that, and the third. So y'all not gonna sit here and act like, not you, but y'all not gonna sit here and act like it's no way that a 13-year-old could get away from home on their own to the party. Depending on how this 13-year person is shaped, they could be not per se mistaken for an adult, but that some guys don't have restraint and they'll look. So she said she was at the party, she had some drinks, she found the room to lay down in, and she went to sleep or what have you, and then they came in the room. So even if she was there, because no one knows, it's all alleged. If she was there and she was already drunk and passed out in the bed, anybody could have came in there and touched her.
So here's my concern. So she comes out with this detailed story of what happened, alleging 2 people were involved, right?
So remember, at first, she never mentioned him. She did mention Diddy, and she said unnamed 2 and unnamed 3.
Right. So all this thing comes out, and the news says, hey, this girl alleges JayZ raped her when she was 13. Then, less than a week later, it comes out, she's like, oh, you know what? I might have, not remembered everything properly. I don't think he had anything to do with it. Now, all of a sudden, like, I feel like she got a little bit of money somewhere, and it's like, you know what? I was wrong. My bad.
Yeah, I do feel that too, because he came his statement, even though they say he didn't do it, the agency did it, his company did it. It was very aggressive. It was more like a threat.
Right.
He like, yeah, play with me if you want to. So from what I've heard, they said that the reason she came out and said something was because he was threatening her family, allegedly. So allegedly he was threatening the family, so that's why she named him in the lawsuit. Now, because she did put him out there and because they have this image to uphold, I do feel like that she was paid off. Because just like he did it the same way Diddy did it, but quietly. Like, oh yeah, I said no, try me if you want to. And then they pulled up and was like, yo, here, for you to go away, here's XYZ amount of money.
And let's play devil's advocate here, right? I think JayZ is a piece of shit. I think he's guilty. But let's play devil's advocate because I like to be on both sides of it. I don't want people to think I'm racist, right? Let's say he didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to prove you didn't do it at this point. How are you going to prove you didn't? So at this point, you have to pay regardless to shut her up. Okay, here's some money. I didn't do it, but this is going to mess me up in the long run and cost me more money with my publicity versus just telling you shut the hell up and go away. So let's say he is innocent. Like, he still got to pay her to shut her up.
Yeah, because they're going to keep talking about it, and then he has a lot to lose. He's with the NFL right now. He's doing all this great stuff. His daughter's in the movie. His wife is this. It's like now you tarnish the brand because they are a brand at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So now it's like, okay, I'll give her $2 million to secure $60 million.
Right. Which makes sense. It's like, that's nothing. Right. We'll gain it back. They got their hand in a whole bunch of shit. So it's like, so then now, people saying that Beyonce was the woman in the room.
I saw today that, because you've seen the videos in the past where they're like Beyonce's fake pregnant belly and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they started playing the lyrics from one of her songs when they said that he got his girlfriend pregnant. They took Blue Ivy out of her, and then there's the lyrics in her song say, "You laid on my floor, bleeding out," or whatever. Like, basically, one of her songs was basically describing what. I'll have to find it for you. I'm sure one of the cultured people in here will know which one it is over me. But yeah, so they played the whole lyrics, and everybody's like, you know how they do that thing when they're like, damn, like when they're playing all the Biggie music,
right? And they're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and they played the song saying how like she bled out on the floor and like laid there like a rug or whatever it was. Yeah.
What song is that?
I'm sure Josh, somebody would have to know. Like if Pablo was here, he's a music.
I'm about to say, he's a Beyonce stan. He would have known exactly what song that was because I have no clue.
Let me see if I can
But they
pull it
did
up.
it was popping up, and they said that was his ex-girlfriend's baby, and they said that Blue looks like her, looks like the other girlfriend. And I was like, well, she definitely looks like Jade to me. But then how do you explain the other two? Well, we don't really get to see the boy because I heard he's autistic or something like that. But she shows the girls.
So it's a song, it's the song Daughter. It says, your body laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom couture. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I really tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do.
What? Why is it called Daughter? Oh, this is insane. I'm gonna have to. What album is that off of?
So tell me that these Carters ain't, you know.
Oh, so this is off of the album that she just released. I just looked it up. So then you write the song to tell on yourself, but they said even with Jay, they've gone through his lyrics now and they're saying it was some real sus stuff that he was saying. They all have it. They all rap about it. They always telling themselves because that's their life and they write about it. They can't say, oh, well, this storytelling. Yeah, your story. You're telling your story. An artist is storytelling. We're your story. So yeah, I believe ain't none of my business because they ain't my tax bracket. So
Right. They don't care about us, so I don't care about them.
exactly. You ain't but there's really some fucked up shit if there's any truth behind any of it.
So now LeBron's MIA. This girl
This is crazy.
changed her story on JayZ. Beyonce got lyrics out talking about like cut this bitch up or whatever she did. Like, and the thing about it is like Trump and Musk said that as soon as Trump comes in, he's going to release the Diddy report with the names, and he's going to release the Epstein report with all the names. He said he feels America should know what's going on.
Who said that?
Trump and Elon Musk together.
Well, I know Trump is on the list. Or is he?
Is he? Because why would he release the list if he's on the list?
Because you can get your name off.
I'm just saying, Trump's going to try to take out a lot of people. And maybe that's why these drones are out now, because he came out saying he's going to release this list. And now all of a sudden we got drones.
Yeah, and everybody like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm like, it's like a soap opera. Like, ooh.
I do want to see how this is going to unfold because it's just way too many layers to a lot of this stuff.
Did you see the other day that Will Smith came out at one of his little concerts? He was like, I ain't doing none of that Diddy shit. Like, but then
like, nah, you was there, buddy. You went too.
What's his name? The Shooby Doo Wop guy with the, on
come on.
The crackhead that used to be on the show where he's like always telling he sucked everybody off. He's like, I did this, I did that, whatever.
Tyrone Biggums?
No.
Dave Chappelle, like this.
He's always saying he had sex with like Nick Cannon and he had sex
with
Orlando
Brown.
He came out the other day and was like, there's a video coming out of Diddy and Will Smith. But now Will Smith's all of a sudden like, I ain't in that Diddy stuff. But yet Orlando Brown saying he knows for a fact there's a video with Will Smith. And look, Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown
are insane, and I love it.
Are insane, but they've been saying this stuff for years, and now everything's coming to light. Now, are they insane, or are they
a little bit of both?
A little bit of both. I agree. That's my point. I think they're a little bit of both.
But it's like with Jaguar, she sung for JayZ. She did get to see certain things. Now, I do kind of question how the stuff that she knows. She is speaking about stuff that's happened in the past, but sometimes she speak about stuff that's happening now. Like on certain artists that just came out that wasn't around when she was like really still involved. So sometimes I'd be like, well, how do you know about this person? Because you're not in the industry anymore because they kind of blackballed you. And then you talking and no one has like really sued her. But from what I've heard that she's kind of like trying to disappear too, because I guess Jay has finally like, yo, we need to shut her up.
So 2 questions. One, why all these years, why is Will just coming out this week saying I ain't with that Diddy shit? And then if Jay told the accuser's lawyer, don't try me, I'll sue your ass for libel, like slander, basically. Why hasn't he done that with Jaguar Wright?
So I think he's setting up to do that, or
You don't let months and months and months and a year of somebody
years and
slander
years.
you, years
Yeah.
and years of somebody saying you did this, this, and this just to set up for it. This lady came out and accused him of rape, and in a couple of days she's like, "I'll sue the shit out you."
But Jaguar, they said Jaguar was backpedaling and deleting videos about
I
what
don't
she
know.
said. I don't know.
It's just weird, right? Like if
The
I'm
whole thing.
innocent, like I'm like, look, I'll sue your ass today. Like I don't care. You say it tomorrow, I'm gonna sue you tomorrow. You say I'll sue you too. Like I'll be
Right.
all over it. Sue, sue, sue. These people are like, I don't pay him no mind. And now Suge Knight's in jail saying, look, I ain't trying to speak on the Bieber and the Usher stuff, but I'm just saying, like that shit happened.
Yeah.
If anybody's connected to the street and knows some shit happened, it would be him.
Right. It said that lawyer got money and had something to lose. So I don't know. It's all kind of it's sussy because she has been talking about that for years, and now all the stuff is coming out. So it say Jaguar don't have much. Okay, so a lot of people have been saying that. Why sue Jaguar when she don't have nothing to sue?
You can sue her to shut up.
Just shut up.
That's your brand.
Right, but they bank on people like, oh, Jaguar, she's crazy. Oh, she don't know what she talking about. And now it's like, wait a minute, that sounds like something that she said months back.
Yeah.
So so people are now like, but I need to find out. I think that they said she's been backpedaling and trying to take some stuff because I don't know if Jay has also threatened her because now he's one of the big boys, so he possibly could make her disappear too. I don't know.
He's right now. If you think about on the outside, you don't know who's all behind the machine, right? But right now, he's the face of the machine. He's the biggest one that's there now. Now that Diddy's gone, it's JayZ.
Right.
Now you talk like Suge Knight did his interview the other day, and he was like, "Look, you got to go behind it. You got to see Russell Simmons and Clive Davis and the white dude that does Eminem and Dre's stuff. What's his name? Levine. He's saying, look, there's a lot of people behind the scenes, but like if I'm thinking about it, like JayZ's in front of the scenes. He's the guy that he's the face of it right now.
Right. She doesn't have that great of a reach. Many don't know her, but it's crazy that people wouldn't know her the way she always yelling at the screen, like Orlando. Like Orlando, people constantly want to talk to them. I follow that YouTube channel that it has exclusive rights to Jaguar, I call it, because they always interviewing her just to see what she was going to say next. I think they had Jaguar and Orlando on there one time. I never watched it. Well, they said it was pretty good because they was like comparing stories.
Right.
I believe Holly Weird is Holly Weird, and who knows who touched what and whose butt touched where. I do think about that Usher and that Justin Bieber is like.
They said that I forgot the white lady's name. She was in the ambulance, and you see her pop up, and they pronounced her dead. But then when they put her in the ambulance, she like popped up, and they were like, "Oh, she's alive." But then she mysteriously died. And then the one Aaron Carter, they were like, both of them were writing books about Hollywood pedophiles, and then they both wound up dead.
It's crazy, and sometimes people always want the fame, and it's like, but what comes with the fame? Yeah. Do you really sell your soul? Like that's stuff.
They said LeBron sold his booty to Diddy, sold his soul for $100 million. I can only imagine what Kevin Hart got, because everybody talks stories about Kevin Hart selling his soul.
Yeah, they was like how he come out of nowhere and just been famous. And then I just want to know, they said Cat Williams opened the portal and just been a shit show this whole year.
Did you see Cat's got part 2 coming out on January 6th, the 1-year anniversary of his last interview?
No, is he doing it with Shannon?
Yep. So him and Shannon said that the first time he took ammo out because he wasn't trying to kill everybody with his ammo. So he took enough out to where he's like, oh, okay. Now this time, he said, him and Shannon said he put everything in. So this next episode that's coming on the 1-year anniversary is supposed to like tell be all end all of everybody.
Oh, I'm excited because I know Shannon has sat back and talked to Cam Newton And I know he said somebody told him that he needed to do a part 2, and I'm glad that he's doing it. By the way, I don't like Cam. I liked him as a football player. I cannot stand him as a podcaster or whatever it is that
A
he's
human being. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a human being. Like, oh
Yeah.
my God, he is the worst human
He
being
is the
ever.
worst. Yeah, he's the worst. I hate him.
I was trying to watch it because I was like, oh, this should be interesting. Look how Shannon did. No, he gets on there and every chance he just wants to justify his relationship with that girl, and I'm sick of it.
He literally is like I look at him as somebody's gossipy, bitchy grandmother who just wants to just be snippy with everybody and be like, this is why I do what I do, and I don't mess with you or mess with that person. Like, just get off here.
It's like, yo, is this show about you or are you interviewing guests? Because you just talk about you the entire time, and then want to argue or debate how the person feels. Like, that's their opinion. Like him and that Miss Cheyenne Bryant, I like her just because she got him in his place, and he all kerfuffle down. He don't know what to do with his motherfucking self, and she's out flourishing, and his ass is up there. Did you see that little fruity comment he made the other day? He goes to the strip club for the guys.
No.
Yeah, he was like, I don't go to the strip club for the girls. I go to the strip clubs for the guys. And it was like, oh, the way they edited it, it made him look real fruity.
I think he is real fruity.
And he got them fat ass ankles. I liked him as a football player. And it's like, I remember who was that? They was like, shut up and play basketball. I forgot who told. Now I just want to be like, shut up and go play football. But I don't even think they want him back.
No, they don't. That's why he ain't playing.
Ugh. But it is 10:32. That means it is time for us to say goodbye to all our podcast friends. I do want to tell y'all to have a happy holiday, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a great one. Happy New Year in advance, because we will not see you until the new year. What you got, white boy?
It's my Trump dance.
What you gonna tell the people?
Man, enjoy whatever you enjoy with your family. Don't let nobody ruin it. And we'll be back with all the new follow-up to this episode in the new year when we see more details come out, so we can follow up and then do a part 2 of where the J6 stuff goes. So by the time we come back, we'll have the new administration almost. We'll have the new Cat Williams interview. We'll have more on JayZ. We might have another third person here. Who knows? But like,
we never know, because at this point, who knows?
Hey, I did my part. I sent the text out like, you can't ever yell at me, because I was like, boom. Let me send my text out.
You on it. Happy Valentine's Day. We're gonna be back before Happy Valentine's Day. Don't you do us like that, Rashid. We will be back, and we don't know. It may be 1, it may be 2, it may be 3, it might be 4. You never know anymore. Oh, that was bars.
Oh, you did that on purpose. I see.
I didn't though. But that was what's up. But I hope all of you guys have a safe holiday and Happy New Year. And I'm purposely put Happy New Year's and Merry Holidays, because people be getting offended. But good night, everyone. See you in 2025.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.